What is going on, guys? It is Darkart. Some Plaza gameplay. This is Rifleman's Revenge, SWAT 556, based off the series by Rings of Redemption during Modern Warfare 2. So let's jump into the, real life specs of this weapon. So I believe it's made by Sig Sauer, which is a European manufacturer, and it shoots a 5.56 NATO round. Now, most assault rifles do have the 5.56 round, which is a great round because it's easy to make and it's pretty powerful. The only downside is that it's not as powerful as the 7.62 round, which, the AK-47 shoots. The 7.62 round can freaking, blow off limbs and stuff like that. Now, into some more technical specifications. The gun itself is 45 inches long, and it has a barrel length of 16 inches. So you get a pretty nice barrel for the size of the gun. It takes up around a little less than half of the gun itself. So you have the stock that you have to put in and all that mess. The mag does carry a standard 30 round clip. It does have an accessory reel, which I believe is not visible in this gameplay. It looks like it just has like a solid grip area, which, well, actually maybe it does, because you can attach the foregrip onto this gun, which you'll see later on in this video. So that might be cool. Now, on a little side note, the SIG 556 is pretty, similar to the SIG 552 Commando, which is more of like a submachine gun, compact version of it. It's still an assault rifle because it does fire that, 5.56 round, 30 round magazine. But this gun was actually kind of popular in like the 2005 games or so, because I remember when James Bond, they would usually have this gun a lot, the SIG 552 Commando in the games, which is kind of interesting that, games from back then had, futuristic type of guns. Now, to the countries that actually use this gun, because I know you guys like knowing, who uses it. One country is the Brazilians, and the Brazilian Federal Police uses it. Another country is the French Army, which uses a variant of the SIG 55 Commando. As well as India, which is kind of weird. I mean, I don't really know, India, I don't even think they really have like a good standing army, which is kind of bad, but Slovakia uses it as well in one of those special assignments teams, and Spain. So those are some pretty, mix of countries. I believe most of them all third world. I don't really know, because France, a lot of those European countries are like basically in stage 2 of the demographic transition model, which just basically shows how much they're advancing and then how they slow down. So a little bit third world country-ish. French, I believe, is pretty high-tech, but I found that kind of interesting that they use, European weapons in Brazil and India, which is kind of cool. The one bad thing about this gun in real life is that, it's gas-operated instead of piston-operated, and with gas-operated guns, they get dirty pretty fast. That's why a lot of people don't really like the M16 or the AR-15 in the US, because you really have to clean it a lot, which is a pain in the ass, and that's why a lot more people are going towards, the piston type of weapon, because it's less dirty and easier to clean. So, now we move into the recoil test of the video. Alright, so the recoil test of the 556, one on the right has grip, the one on the left, it does not have grip. So, let's see. Alright, so one on the right has a pretty nice tight cluster. One bullet was a little bit, out of line. And the one on the left looks basically the same. So, is the grip really worth it? No, not really, because, as you just saw, there was really no difference at all. The 3-round burst capability of the weapon really reduces the recoil that you get with it, because instead of going fully automatic, it's 3-round burst. Now, I myself do not like this gun at all in game. It's very frustrating, has a very, very slow rate of fire, and just cannot keep up with the fast pacedness of this game. Now, this gun would do pretty good in, Modern Warfare 2 also, when it's, slower pace and not as fast. So, let's move into attachments. I felt like the reflex and holographic sight wasn't really needed, because the iron sights are pretty good. They have a nice accurate tip at the end. So no need for any type of sights. Now we move into the clips and stuff like that. The reload isn't really that long. I mean, if you're playing a more fast-paced game mode such as Kill Confirmed, Hardpoint, then Fast Mags. But if you're playing more of Domination, go with the extended clip attachment. Also, the select fire attachment's a pretty viable option, but it does, shoot pretty fast with it on fully automatic, and has some additional recoil, meaning you might want to go with the full grip attachment, just for that reason that the recoil on automatic is, more severe than on 3-round burst, and that full grip will balance it out pretty efficiently. The gun itself, is not the strongest. In most game types, it struggles to, kill multiple people, and you just basically die in close range 98% of the time. So 2% is not really that often, because 100 gunfights you only win 2. Alright, that's how bad it is. I don't see it getting used in competitive at all. I don't see it used in getting those high score, awesome, and amazingness gameplays. I just see it as a weapon that you want to, add some variety to the game, get some more XP to level up. I just don't see it being a great gun. It just doesn't have that type of feel to it. So, the only time I would recommend this weapon is if you want to spice up the game, make it more fun and different. Now, in the near future, most likely, this gun will be getting a buff. Because from David Vonderhall's official Twitter, he said that basically guns, equipment, everything that is underused will be getting buffed and increased. And they'll be, tracking those usages quite, detailedly. So, let's say the SWAT 556 is just absolute shit, only gets, 100,000 kills, all of, Xbox, PlayStation, PC. They're going to probably buff it, because that's really not that many kills for, over like 100 million hours played. So, that's what they would do with that, which is pretty cool. I mean, the thing is that when you go and change something, you really have to make it, good. As we saw in Battlefield 3, after that February or March patch, it completely ruined a game that was actually fun, because we played it for, and got adjusted to it. If you just get adjusted to the gun, you should be fine. But if you just come into it, you're going to be bad. You want to use this gun for at least, 200, 300 kills, get used to it, and then you'll start, pulling off some, 20 and 5s and 40 and 6s. But other than that, this gun is just really bad. Stick away from it. Dark Art's final verdict of this gun is probably a 6 out of 10. It really is just bad. Not good. Especially for being an assault rifle. It really should have that, able to cope with, close range and actually kill people at mid-range. And that's where it struggles, killing people at mid-range when it's an assault rifle. It can kill people at long range, but just not at mid-range. So I hope you guys enjoyed Rifleman's Revenge. New episodes will be coming soon, hopefully, if I get them done. And leave a rating if you liked the video. See you guys on the flip side. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.